So, Mr. Palms, there's been a lot happening in the crypto space. Crypto moved to over $1 trillion over the past week. Give us an update on the latest.
Yes, well over $1 trillion moved by Elon Musk and Daisy, which I brought to you just a few short weeks ago. I want to show you what's actually pushing this crypto space and ultimately the returns that are being made through Endotech. I want to take you in real quick, show you some numbers, and let you see for yourself. All right, can y'all see my back screen right here?
Yes, sir. We can
All
see
right.
you.
I can see it. Yes.
Great. All right. Now, I spoke about the Daisy project, which most of you were able to see at least in one of our prior videos concerning Daisy. But what makes Daisy actually runs and operates is a company called Endotech. And I wanted to show you all Endotech and some of its profitability and how well they have allowed those who are partaking in Daisy to win. All right. So if we look right through here, can y'all see that?
Yes.
All right. You notice you got Daisy right here. Okay. And this is referencing to those who want to be a part of Daisy, that you will be able to benefit from the AI called Endotech. Now, Endotech is doing an annual 300% returns on your Tron. So the unique thing about Daisy is that they use a cryptocurrency called Tron. You would have to purchase Tron in order to be in it. The beautiful thing about the cryptocurrency Tron is that you can always swap them out for Ethereum. You can swap it out to Bitcoin, what have you. But the unique thing is I want to show you the returns of what Endotech is doing in Daisy. We're going to scroll down just a little bit here, and we're going to show you some numbers. All right. Now, can y'all see my screen real good right here?
Yeah, we're good. We're good on the screen.
Okay,
yeah.
great. So right in here, what we actually have is two parts to Daisy. You have a trading platform through Endotech happening, while simultaneously having a second sort of crowdfunding portion of Daisy, which is inviting people to the platform. And so you end up making money that way. But for the conversation today, we simply want to stick to just what is the AI doing in Daisy. And what we want to look at is this portion right here is the AI that's doing the trading. All right. So if I was to go in my back office, this is exactly what you would see. So this would be the trading for one day. All right. And what you're going to see is a percentage of over 30%. One day of trading, that's over 10,000 made in one single day. You'd have the opportunity to either A, leave your money in so that it can compound, or you can pull your profits out daily as you get those earnings. I want to scroll down just a little bit further and give you another screenshot right here. This was another screenshot that I took of someone who had a lesser contribution as opposed to the one above. That was about a person who came in with about 33,000. But for those of us that are just getting into crypto, we probably don't have that kind of money. But I think somewhere along the line, this total contribution was 6,350. And as you can see, their return was almost 27%, and a nice return for the day of $1,700. That's really nice. I'm in the stock investment world, and I don't get any returns like that over there. I'm excited about it because it is another opportunity to invest. But when we look over here at the Endotech, This is absolutely amazing. Not only does Daisy have the AI that's trading Tron, but in the next year, they plan on having an AI that's actually trading stocks and Forex. We'll get back into that at a later time. But I
Wow.
just wanted to show all of you today the opportunity that you can benefit from. And I have some exciting news to come back next week. Stay tuned.
Well,
Back to you, Troy.
let me ask a question here, Palms. So obviously, your friend of the show who allowed us to use this account received a 26% return, 27% really, in
Yes.
one day,
Yes.
using this AI, which is just a computer doing the trading versus individual. This computer trading is changing the game. I just did a video yesterday on that. But are you saying that one could expect an above 20% return daily?
I would not say a 20% return daily. What I would say is that numbers fluctuate. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't give any financial advice. I want to be clear with that. I'm simply saying is that these returns are these particular returns. Will you be able to get these returns? I don't know. I can't make that claim. But I can tell you
Go
is
ahead.
historically what I have provided is what Daisy has put out. Annually, they guarantee a minimum of 300%.
Okay, so that was my question. So my question was going to go historically, from what people that are in the Daisy space using this Endotech AI technology, what are the daily returns they are seeing, average wise? I know you have your swings on the upside, you have your swings on the downside, but where is the pretty much average daily returns one would see, or is there not a mid range?
That's a very good question. I can tell you the historical range for Endotech, not necessarily with Daisy, because Daisy is sort of in a holding pattern. Once Daisy launched, there were some algorithms that needed to be sort of worked out, because what ended up happening, there was a lot of traffic that came in that they did not anticipate. And so they're moving through that. So we still haven't seen, in my opinion, the full throttle of what the AI can actually do. I do know historically, as I've tracked Endotech prior to even getting involved with Daisy, that their annual percentage rate minimum is 300%. Their top percentage that I've seen, and this is in their back office, this is on their website, is over 1,500%.
Okay, so just to wrap up so that I'm clear, is Endotech AI used for other platforms or just Daisy?
Other platforms.
Okay, so you're just giving an example of Endotech aligned with Daisy.
Yes, for this particular content. Daisy, or I'm sorry, Endotech, when you hear these returns, there are other companies who want Endotech to be a part of what they're doing because of the returns. So there's a lot of data and information. If you just look up Endotech, you'll find that they've been around for years. Dr. Anna, who leads that company. Oh, and by the way, you do get trades and stock trading, stocks that come with being a part of Daisy. But nonetheless, this is just a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for those who want to be in this space to make, at a bare minimum, annually 300% returns, all the way up to potentials of 1,500%.
So does Endotech claim, and so that so that they're saying. I mean, we do not have anything to validate that, but that's the press they're putting out. Now, Daisy 1 and Daisy 2, are those two different platforms, and Endotech is associated with the two of those? Is just
So
one?
so there's only one Daisy, but what ended up happening was every number as far as this particular space in terms of companies that just came out, Daisy shattered every one of those within 2 hours. The massive amount of people that came into Daisy was so large that it put a strain on the system. And so AI was not prepared for that. So they basically had to shut it down and they had to go back and rework everything into it. So there's going to be a relaunch that's coming up. I don't know the exact date. I am a part of the daily updates. And so I was just on a call just the other day. And so we're really, really excited about that because once this thing relaunches, we expect over 2 million people to come back into Daisy. That's the expectation.
Palms, I got a question.
Yes.
So I heard that you mentioned that Endotech is used across various platforms. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so would you consider this Endotech AI some kind of a bellwether? Like, you know how Peter Lynch was for stock investing, Warren Buffett for stock investing. It's just kind of the Warren Buffett, if you will, of AI, crypto, fund management.
I don't know if I can make the correlation. What I will say is that what drew me to Daisy was Endotech. I had done a lot of research on Endotech, and I was fascinated by the track record of Dr. Anna and what she's been able to produce. I checked on 3 or 4 other companies that they built that Endotech works through, and the returns are absolutely phenomenal. And I said I want to be a partaker in that.
Okay, so it sounds like they may be a bit of a bellwether, like one to follow.
No doubt.
Okay,
No
okay.
doubt.
All right, Palms. Well, if you can finish sharing your screen. And I want to thank everyone for checking in today, and thank Mr. Tremaine Palms for giving us an update on the crypto space. And as always, keep investing. We call this show Bet Out of Debt, because when you place a trade, it's called placing a bet. Now, hopefully it's a winner trade that will keep you out of debt. That's it for today. And until next time, always keep investing. Goodbye.